All right, so today we're talking about Canva, and we're just going to talk about the basics of Canva and how it can help with your business, with your real estate business. Um, so what is Canva? Canva is a graphic design platform used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, and a bunch of other visual content. You can use it on the app or just on your desktop. The app already includes templates for users to use, and it's also free, but there is an option for a paid subscription version. And it can help your business. It's a great tool for creating content for social media. It's super easy to use, and like I said before, there's a ton of different templates that you can customize to yourself, and it's super easy. So the first thing you'll do is obviously create an account, and this will kind of just go over how to do that. You can either do it on your desktop or through the app. So you would just have to download the app first, and then you can choose whether to sign up with your Facebook, with your Google, or just with an email. And then once you choose, you'll click Get Started, and it'll ask you like kind of some basic questions on what you plan on using it for. And then you'll just follow the prompts and complete that. And then if you do sign up through email, it'll have you just confirm the account by logging into your email and pressing the email that they send you. So if you do have any questions on that after the class, I can help you with getting set up. And then, so with Canva, it's free. They have a Canva Basic, which is the free version. And then there's also Canva Pro, which is $12.99 a month. And that just has some additional features that, that we'll go over. So the difference between the free and the pro versions, the Canva free benefits. So with Canva, the free one, you can have up to 2 folders, which is basically for organizational purposes. I've personally never used the folders, but you could, if you're a more organized person, you can organize them within like, this is my stuff for my real estate, this is my personal stuff, that kind of thing. There's also 1 gigabyte of storage for like uploading your photos and stuff. And then there's also, you have access to over 8,000 templates. The thing with the templates on Canva is they have free ones and then they have pro ones, which you'll know the difference. So the pro ones you don't have access to with the free one. But there is still like a ton of good free templates. And then you also have access to millions of free images. And you also have the ability to, if you find an image that's a pro one, you can purchase it, and they're usually like $1 or so. So I've used Canva personally and for business, and I have the free version just for personal use. And if there's ever a time where I'm like, oh, I like that image or that little element, I'll just purchase that, and it's usually like $1.99. And then you can also invite your team. So if you have someone else that you want to have access to your designs in your content, then you can invite them with the free version. And then for the Canva Pro benefits, obviously there's a lot of benefits for the Pro, but it's really depending on how much you'll use it that makes it worth it or not. I'll just go over a few of the Pro benefits, just kind of some things that I use, that I've noticed I use when I'm using the Pro version versus the free one. So the Pro, I use the brand kit. That's one of the main things that is nice about the Pro version is so you're allowed to have like custom colors and fonts. So that's nice about the brand kit because I'll use the Century 21 fonts and colors. And so they allow you to upload those. You can also, there's over 20,000 premium ready to use templates. This is super nice because they have more elements to them, like animations and stuff like that. There's also more fonts. There's access to more fonts. And then one thing that I use a lot in the Pro version is like the transparent background and the ability to remove a background from an image, which is super nice. So now I kind of want to dive into using the templates on Canva. You can choose from a variety of different templates. There's stuff for like an Instagram post, an Instagram story. You can make flyers, business cards, invites. It's really unlimited, the things that you can do on Canva. It's actually really fun. I strongly encourage you to go in and just scroll and browse and look around because there's some fun stuff on there. And then also with the templates, you can search for more specific things. Like right here, I've searched for real estate flyers, and real estate flyers are super easy. It's nice because you can just input all your photos. So if you see a flyer that you like the design of, that you want to do for like a listing or something like that, then you can easily edit the flyer to be custom to you. And then in the next slide, I'm going to kind of go over, I have a quick little video tutorial on how to edit a flyer. So in here, I've opened up a flyer, and you just easily edit by clicking on like an image, and it'll pop up to put in your own images. And then you can also edit the text to have like all your correct information, like the address and list price and your contact information. And then you can also change the text, the font, if you don't like it. And then if you notice, there's like crowns on the side. That's for like the premium fonts that you can purchase. And then you can also change the colors. If you love the format of the template, but you don't like the colors, you can change the colors as well. And then it's super easy to save or directly share to Facebook or LinkedIn. So if you do have any questions, if you get started and you're kind of just confused and don't even know where to look, you can definitely call the office phone number or email me directly, and I'm happy to help with any questions or anything that you may have. I'm gonna unmute, you guys can unmute, and then we can kind of talk about if you have any questions now.
I have a question. So you did a demo on mobile, but can you do this on your computer as well?
Yeah, and I can actually show you now if you would like. I'll just.
Yeah, I know for me, I've played with Canva enough to know like the very, very basic stuff, but there is a lot of content in there, so it can feel a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that was my biggest question about Canva, but I do utilize it occasionally.
Yeah, and sometimes I get in there and I look at stuff and I'm just like, whoa, there's so much to choose from. There's so many. I still haven't like seen it all. I feel like there's so much to learn as you just keep going. I feel like I learn a new thing every single time I use Canva. But I'll go ahead and I can show you on here. Oh, let me just go. So this is what it looks like on the desktop.
Did you make that slide through Canva, that slideshow?
I did. Yes, I did make this slide through Canva. So that's a really cool thing. They have presentations that you just pop in your information or your pictures, and you could even use the pictures that they already use. So you can see like they have Instagram posts and flyers. One of my favorite things on here is their Instagram stories are really fun. I've used those for our Instagram before. You can do invitations, resumes, business cards, which I've never done, but they look really cute. So in the search bar, let me just look up like real estate.
I got a question.
Yes.
So I've used this a little bit, but mostly just for making some flyers, and it is kind of overwhelming sometimes. But I was looking through, like they have infographics on here. Can you like edit these and put whatever you want on those infographics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't.
So anytime, yeah, you just would click on it and like this is a random one, but like, and then you could go in and just like edit the,
Yeah.
yeah, so you could just edit the text or input your own. On the desktop, it looks a little different. So everything you need is on this left-hand side. So you can upload, this is where you would like upload your pictures, like all your house pictures or whatever, and you can input them into there. The nice thing is like I used all these pictures, and you could either click on it and it'll upload it, or you can drag it and it'll put it directly into that little square. And then this is where you would find all your photos. Like you can search like, oh, I really want a photo of a like hands holding or something like, and you would just research that, and then you would have like, you can put that in there, and these are free. So it'll kind of pop up so you can see the difference where it'll say free, and then there's the pro version. So that's one that you would have to pay for. And then elements is where you would go for like shapes and stickers and stuff. This is where like if you wanted an arrow pointing to something, you can search arrow and it brings up a bunch of different ones that also will show you like this is a pro one, this is a free one. But if you really liked one that was a pro version, you can use it and you can see how it looks. And then when you go to download, it would just have you pay. And those will typically be like $1 or so. So just depending on if you use Canva a lot, it might be worth it to get the pro. But if not, if you're spending $1 here and there, that's what I do personally with my personal one. And then just adding text. And then this is like different colorways. So you can change the colorway of everything. We have like our brand colors on here because this is what I use for some of our social media stuff. And then you could also input videos, which is really cool. And then
Can you do one of those? Can you drop a video into one of those pictures? Does that work?
So it'll just drop in and then it'll play. And when you download it, it'll download as like an MP3 or.
And then you could upload that whole entire thing into Facebook or whatever.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've done videos, like little videos, and uploaded them on Facebook. They kind of they'll upload as a video. And I've done them on Instagram as well.
I'm curious if you could in a flyer have one moving image on a flyer that's then put onto Facebook. I mean, that would be pretty amazing and unique. I think it would capture people's attention.
Yeah, if you have a video, and that's where you would upload videos, like upload your media. These are all the videos that I've put into like Canva and stuff. But you would upload it through there and then just drag and drop. That's what's nice about doing it on desktop is you have the ability to drag and drop. And then these are the folders that I was talking about. So like you can organize them with like business or personal, or if you have a bunch of different brands or like companies, you can do all your different ones. And then this is other stuff, like something really cool that I found out, Teresa actually told me, is QR codes. You can actually, I think this is a pro version feature, but you can put a QR code into your, so like a listing, you can do your listing website, you can enter that into here and it'll generate a QR code that whenever people see it, they can just scan the QR code with their phone. It'll direct them to your listing's website, which is really cool.
Do you have a sample of that 10.5 by 17 flyer?
Yes, I do. Let me pull that up.
So one of the ideas that we had, oh, I'm sorry, Debbie, go ahead.
No, that's okay. I was just poking around on here, and I saw that there was a Facebook thing, and so I like pressed on that, and it brought up all my Facebook photos.
Oh, so you can pull from your Facebook photo library.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you can pull from like your Drive as well.
Well,
Which is really nice. So this is something that we've kind of done a mock-up of, a flyer that you can have printed and laminated and put on your listings, like your signs. And this has the QR code of the listing. So this is something that if someone passes by and you don't want to like have flyers because of the times, you can have this on your listing and they can just scan it and they'll have all the information on their phone, which is super nice.
So we priced out at Sign Pros. They will do this on a poster board that's laminated so it won't be damaged in the weather. And it's like $12. And then it's done in an 11 by 17. So it's big. And then you would staple this or nail it right to the post. And you would not have to have flyers at all. They could just drive up, QR code it, and get all of the information and be taken to your site. Which then if they're taken to like your Zap site, for example, there's that contact me button. So it makes it really convenient.
Yeah, it's a super nice option, especially I feel like in Washington when I feel like flyers just get wet and gross. It's like no one wants to like hold a flyer when it's like raining. So this is a super cool option. Are there any other questions?
No, I think this is a good overview. Good job, Matea. Thank you.